Hey guys, I know it's been a little bit. Alright, we're gonna do this in one take because if I don't do this in one take, I know that I'm going to convince myself that it would just be better to do this another time. So, no getting up, no stopping, no doing this over again. We're gonna get it done right now. It is currently 5:34 in the morning, and I've been trying to fall asleep for the last 4.5 hours, and I've just been unable to. And I know a lot of you guys have been asking me to get back on here and post again. And if I'm gonna be frank, I've just been not having the greatest time recently in my life, and I just knew that I couldn't really be myself like I used to be, and I didn't want to show that part of myself because I know that, a lot of you guys come to the channel for a sort of entertainment or relief, or you just know me as like the fun, happy dude who lifts heavy weights with his friends, and I knew I just couldn't be that. And so I kind of strayed away from YouTube. It used to be a big part of my weekly career tasks, and it just wasn't anymore. And honestly, I really have missed it. And every day I wake up and I'm like, okay, tomorrow you're gonna film, tomorrow you're gonna film, tomorrow you're gonna film. And I think in the past 6 months, maybe I've uploaded like 3 times. My last video was over 2 months ago, and even that, it was truly just not even a planned video. It was just it wasn't good. It wasn't like my usuals. And then 3 months prior to that was my last video, and I don't know. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is I feel like I let you guys down. And when I started the channel, I want to say almost 3 years ago, I started it because I feel like I was in probably the lowest part of my life, and my whole world had just turned upside down. In the same month, I found out I had to get 80% of my thyroid removed. COVID started. A past relationship of over 4 years ended. And this was my own fault, but it was because of the other things. I ended up getting academically suspended from my university because I just didn't do anything that semester. And I felt like I was losing the game of life, and everything that I thought that I should have had figured out at the time, just it wasn't going well for me. And $0 in the bank account. I was 22 and I felt like a failure. So the one place that I could turn to was where nobody knew who I was, and posting little YouTube videos on a little YouTube channel. And then I met some really amazing people along the way, and I met you guys, and you guys really supported me like no one else ever had in my entire life. And it just made me feel really happy. And I owe basically everything to you guys that has happened to me in the last, couple years. I went from being completely lost, broken, and having really no source of income to this being my entire life, and it's been an amazing journey, and I felt like I've taken a lot of it for granted, and I felt like I have really let you guys down by just leaving the platform as well. And I just really want to say that I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I feel like I tried, and just recently stuff's been just really tough, and I want to get back on here, and I don't know how. It's been really difficult for me to even pick up the camera at all recently. Even on Instagram, TikTok, I used to post more sort of entertaining videos, and now I've just been able to record my lifts. The only thing that I've been able to continue is lifting heavy, because I don't have to do any talking. I just focus on moving the weight, and that's basically been that. But I don't feel fulfilled anymore. I don't feel happy. I don't feel connected to you guys, and I miss that portion of my life, and I feel just really alone right now. And I also didn't want to come back on here and just garner a bunch of sympathy from you guys, because that's not what I want. I want to be that beacon of positivity, that beacon of hope that a lot of you guys turn to me for, and that's what I'm gonna be. You know, that's what I'm gonna be. So I haven't lost yet. I'm gonna get back on here now, and I'm going to just will myself to do this again, because I need this for myself. It's not even just for you guys. It's for me. It's what's made me happy and made me feel more fulfilled, and I want to do more with my life than I've been doing so far. It's not just all about the money. You know, I have enough money. I live fairly lavishly, and I don't feel like that has made me any happier. So I know I'm doing a whole bunch of yapping, but my family, especially my mother, father, my sisters don't know too much about, you know, my internal affairs. But I came back here because it was one of my really good friends' weddings, and my mother knows just that I've been struggling for the past 6 months or whatnot. And so she left this paper on my bed. And I remember this paper because it is a piece of paper that my 5th grade teacher gave me 20 years ago. I'm 26. And it is a poem called Don't Quit. And my mom also just wrote a whole bunch of random stuff on the paper that's just, I guess, more personal that I don't really want to share. Not that I don't, you know, want you guys to know, but just because it's probably personal to my mother. Although I do feel like this is really cringe, sometimes I feel like a good wholesome dose of cringe is needed in this world, and it's needed for me right now. This was from Mr. Altamar. He gave it to me in my 5th grade. It says, memorize for 5th grade and memorize for life. And this is something that I won't even lie to you. I picked this up and I read it, and I immediately started tearing up, because it's like, it's just, it's so obvious. You know, it's so obvious not to give up and not to quit, but sometimes just we forget with the weight that's being pushed down on us. And I won't even lie, it's been fairly hard getting out of bed even recently, and it sounds like I shouldn't be saying this because I'm like an influencer or someone that, you know, you're supposed to look up to, but I'm just like you guys. You know, I'm just like you. I struggle with the same shit that you guys struggle with, and the only difference is that I have a camera recording me, and I'm able to share these moments with you guys. So I'm gonna read this. It's cringe, but I'm gonna do it anyways. All right, don't quit. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the depths are high, and you want to smile, but you have to sigh. When the care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but just don't quit. Life is weird with its twists and turns, as every one of us sometimes learns. And many a failure turns about. We might have won if we stuck it out. Don't give up though the pace is slow. You may succeed with another blow. Success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint of clouds of doubt. And you never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems so far. So stick to the fight with your hardest hit. It's when things seem worse that you must not quit. Anonymous. That's for all of you guys, and for any of your battles that you don't tell anyone, for any of the battles that you do tell anyone, you can't quit. Because if I quit back then, if I quit 4 years ago, I would never be in the position that I'm in right now. I would never have made the friends along the way that I've made. I would have never changed my life and turned everything around. And even with that, life is not linear. It comes in waves. I had a great time. Now I'm having a bad time. But you know what? The deeper that I sink, the farther that the bow is pulled back, the farther I'm going to be projected forward. So this is the start of the next part of my life. This is the start of the next big push that I'm going to be making with you guys. A lot of new changes are going to be coming, and I'm really excited for that. And now is the next part of the video, which is me hitting a new strapped deadlift PR of 776, and then a little bit of a leg day. I'm just going to explain it here in the video before it shows. I had gone to the gym and I deadlifted, and I got really hungry after because getting to the gym took like 5 hours because I actually took a flight to Tampa, and the flight was delayed and blah, 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 blah. But anyways, I made it to the gym, hit the PR, even though I really felt like I wasn't going to. I did it anyways, because I can't quit. And then I was hungry, so I left. But then I told myself that, I wanted to change, and I knew that this video was going to be my first video back. So I went back to the gym at 12 in the morning, and I did legs until like 2 in the morning, and then I left. So that's why the lift is in 2 different places. But yeah. And last thing I'm going to say too is, I don't know if you guys remember, but my old videographer Gilky, when the videos used to be really cool, back in, I think, over a year ago, when I moved to California, he ended up coming back to Florida for just specific purposes. We never had a fight or anything. He had different career goals at the time. We talked about it, and he's going to be back. He's going to be making videos with me again, so that's very exciting. Not this video, but the next video is going to be recorded and edited by him, so that's going to be very exciting. So if you've been missing the OG videos and how they were, they're going to be back and better than ever, because I'm stronger than ever, I'm smarter than ever, and I'm definitely more hopeful and motivated than ever. And not just motivated, I'm going to be disciplined and obsessed with reaching my goals from now on. And you know what? Another reason why I didn't want to do this is because I really felt like I was going to cry. And that made me not want to do this for the longest time. I'm telling you, I procrastinated at 6 in the morning. And I'm like, you just do this next day. But no, I needed to do it today. And now I'm happy that I got it done. And if you guys are going through any struggles, man, please feel free to reach out to me in the comments. I'll try my best to respond back to you. If it's more private, you can try and reach out on Instagram DMs. I'll try and look at it, but just want to say again, I'm really sorry for just leaving like that, and I really love you guys, and you guys changed my life, and I owe so much of it to the friends, the family that I've made along the way, and hopefully we can make the rest of this year amazing, next year amazing, and crush our goals together. So without further ado, the rest of the video, and peace out.
Exercise where I do like 2 more sets on my left and then on my right.
Thanks, man. What's your name? Orlando. Great. Nice to meet you, bro. Yeah, I'll see you around. Oh, really? Yes. Yeah, no, I know you mean coincidence. Yeah. I like your computer. Oh, no, you're good. Okay.